Emergency coming to you live in Akron, Ohio. So this is one of my first outside videos I'm doing so far. The word that I've gotten from Akron Anonymous is that everything here is pretty laid back right now. And it went very, very well at November 5th. So, you know, what I want to do is kind of just walk around town, you know, and present the idea. See how many honks of the horn I get. You know, see how many, you know, and of course, you know how morbid it is. If there's any kind of corruption, you guys are going to see it. You know, anything along those lines, you know. I also know not far from here, there are a lot of anons that are very well hated. But it's one of those things that just kind of happens. So Akron PD and several of the others. I know right now, from what I understand, Akron PD and Anonymous, we're on good terms. So the best way to go about these is just to keep them that way. And you know, and hopefully they don't go back on their word, you know, because one thing about morbid persons is I always keep my videos. I always videotape. I will not. I mean, there's times like if I'm saying hi to a police officer or something, I'll be like, hey, what's up, officer? You know, how to me out of respect. Just a good little greeting, you know what I mean? I'm not going to be a little sour patch. But at the same time, you know, I'm not going to sit here as an anon, let them walk all over me either, you know what I mean? So that way, I'd rather, you know, be as respectful as I can and have it on camera and video. And if they want me to take the mask off, they want to see my ID, I don't know what laws I'm breaking. Because you have to have a cause, you know, to do those kind of things, man. You can't just walk around with a badge like a crown, man, and just fucking expect you're gonna get away with it. You know, I mean, we're more than fucking protesters, man. We're a fucking idea, for God's sakes, you know. So keep up the good spirits. Anyway, everybody, this is downtown Akron, and I'm thrilled for next November 5th. Oh yeah, I'm excited about it. I really am, because once November 5th comes, it's gonna be a lot of good coming. Right now, you know, I'm trying to I just want to turn in an application at Aldi's, so I'm just waiting for a call back or whatever, and going from there. So, yeah, definitely, if I see any corruption here, it's definitely going to be exposed. And I got maybe 3-4 other anons right now that I'm familiar with here, but there's more I'm supposed to meet. But for some reason, complications have come up. So those complications need to be solved so that way I can meet these other anons, because I'm trying to get a job currently. If I can meet this anon, I'm not going to give any names or disclose any unknown locations, but they are nearby, and I do want to meet them in person, because it would be one hell of a thrill-seeking experience. Because very, very loyal, good anon of Akron. So, like I said, good old city of Akron. I've lived here about maybe 4 days or so, and we are prepping for Operation Safe Winter. And once I get my job up and going and everything gets good, I know I'm going to put a private account back and, you know, take some operation funds. And before winter gets too fucking bad here in Ohio, you know, just start handing food out to the homeless, make little baggies and stuff, like take some burritos or something, throw it in there, man, and go around and help these individuals. But the thing is there's so many places to eat around here when you're homeless. And I just clarified this, you know, but at the same time, anyone that is homeless is in need of something, man. So the least you can do is try to do something good, you know. Comes a fine line between pride and, you know, and doing what's right. And, you know, us as anons, we got to keep the mindset going of that, yeah, there's a lot of motherfuckers that don't like us. A lot of them that would just rather us just quit what we're doing, stop all our operations, and because they think we're pointless. You know, and they're entitled to their opinion, because in the United States of America, you are entitled to free speech. But real world free speech and internet free speech are two separate things. So please do remember that. So, currently heading to the library to tend to some more situations. I've never been too excited to be in a city before, but this is a good thing because when you're in Akron, this is a good place to be. Of course, I'm looking for the homeless population, which I know that a lot of them would be hanging out around the homeless shelter. I know whenever I was homeless in Virginia, they had a curfew, and Virginia got hit by some pretty big fucking snow. But because they wanted to push you to get a job, you couldn't come in until like 6 in the day. You had to get up and leave at like 8 in the morning, and you couldn't be back till like dinner time, which is like 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock-ish. So it was really, really fucking corrupt. And I know several guys out there that just didn't really comprehend. So anonymous looks like a pretty normal thing around here. I ain't getting no weird looks at all, especially from the college kids. Pretty great, isn't it? So, I actually want to have an interview with Akron PD here soon. And I want to get their views on things, If they're wanting the same things we're wanting, then why not encourage it? Why not embrace it? You know what I mean? That's kind of where I'm at with the situation. So, you got Antifa that wants to take over, dominate, set shit on fire, and, we got guns. Well, we're anonymous and we got hearts. So, it's time to do some kind of, make some kind of action and change. So that way, these towns and cities can grow. This isn't about territory. This isn't about, who's better than who. This isn't about comparison. Whose dick is bigger than whose. It's about, getting a purpose that, who your true enemy is. You know what I mean? Your true enemy? Yeah. Governmental. Okay? You got your governmental, you got your, fucking Secretary of State. And I sit here day in and day out and watch these fucking fools come onto the internet and come onto Twitter and come onto social media, come onto TV on the news, and I see them talking, man. And I actually remember something from when I was younger. I had a teacher, Miss Dannenfelser, Silver Street Elementary School in New Albany, Indiana. And she actually had, was it Mitch McConnell? I think she was related to. And I didn't believe her as a kid. I was like 10 years old, I think in like 4th grade or something. And I didn't fucking believe her. So I was like, call him. So 2 or 3 days later, she gives this man a call saying it's Mitch McConnell. So whenever I got on the phone with Mitch McConnell, I was like, is this really Mitch McConnell? And he said, yeah, he had a normal ring conversation like any other man, you know what I mean? But I never did forget that. And, my teacher was trying to prove a point to me. And I don't like any politicians. I just don't. There's so much sketchy shit going on in the White House. There's so much sketchy shit that I think that we need to know about that it's being disclosed to us, and it invalidates our Constitution. So it's, there's so many what ifs. I'm tired of all the fucking what ifs. It's just either, and what I don't get is Anonymous is based upon, doing the right thing. It's based upon, and I understand V for Vendetta, because that's one of my fucking favorite movies, man. The guy, V, him and Evie pretty much get together as a team and fucking bring down a British Parliament, blow it up towards the end and everything, which I completely understand. And everyone envies the idea. Everyone envies the motto, ideas are bulletproof, because they are. But there's a fine line, and when it comes to, the bulletproof teachings and all the things that had happening that had come up, it just really, really, really makes me think. I think the actual intention for V for Vendetta was to cause everybody to run up against the government, cause everybody to trash their government, you know what I mean? And us Anonymous have problems with Antifa, which, you know, I'm not pro-Antifa at all. But at the same time, you fucking have all these Antifa members out here, you know, setting shit on fire, and they believe in that. Anonymous believes in peaceful teachings. They believe in keeping things peaceful, you know, and I remember the year, I think it was 2008, 2009. See, before, I remember, you know, all of us Anons were out there at protests and shit, fucking trashing everything, setting shit on fire. We were like that at one fucking time. But eventually we said, we're better than this. You know, we need to get our message across in a more adequate way. We need to come up with a compromise, a middle ground. And we had developed that slowly. And, you know, of course Antifa don't agree with what we do. But I also don't agree with Antifa wearing the Guy Fawkes mask. They don't support our cause. You know, but just as always, it is free speech. People are entitled to what they believe in. And that can never change unless martial law is declared or some shit like that, which ain't looking too pretty right now. So you know that's always going to be a problem. Okay, so currently walking by the police station, and I don't know, I think it'd be great to sit down, because I just moved here to Akron, and have an actual conversation with you know, the PD. This is the police department, everybody. I remember this place. If I'm not mistaken, this is where... No, it wasn't. Okay. I know there was an Akron video of a bunch of freaking Antifa protesters wearing Guy Fawkes and burning flags and shit. I'm looking for the area, but I don't think this is it. Because this is Harold K. Stubbs Justice Center. So, that is that. Further down towards the police station I go, more people start to pay attention. Alright, for you guys out there, I can't really right now, because, okay, for you guys that don't know, me and Delilah are no more, okay, so, I don't know, we had a little breakup that went on, and that ain't never going to be a thing again. All I know, in the process of the breakup, I've already seen credit card fraud, I've already had all kinds of fucking shit, dude. My phone turned off on me because our phone plan was connected. So that's why I haven't been going live as much as I have, or anything, because I normally would. But in this case, in this time, that couldn't really happen. And I think what I want to do for some time is I want to actually interview a homeless individual. Because I want people around the world to hear what they have to say. I want the better good to come out. No malicious intention at all. But I want, you know, to hear the police's standpoint of things, and I want to hear the homeless' standpoint of things. Because so many of them feel so irrelevant. They feel so, you know, they're down on life. When you're to that point, man, you're at your lowest. And, ain't a whole lot of things can keep you afloat, if you know what I mean. All I know is this is a beautiful fucking city. It really is. I ain't used to this. Let's see what flags we got up here. I see one modification that I'd like to take care of. Might as well fly the American flag upside down. We are in need of help, brothers and sisters. We are in need of help. let me see. Very, very good. So, that's Senator Oliver R. Okasek Government Office Building. So everything's pretty laid back downtown. See, of course, I'm not so concerned about rolling up to the police department with my Guy Fawkes on. Being morals, I'm an individual. I'm a beating heart. You know, just like you, your brother, your sister, anyone next to you. I'm a beating heart just like you. So, why not talk to somebody more civilized? And, see, it's a proven statistic. Wow. It's a proven statistic that there's some people that will engage you if you have your mask off. And there's some that just don't give a shit, of course. But, you know, you always get those individuals everywhere. So, alright everybody. This is Morbid Persongy coming to you live on the YouTube channel in Akron, Ohio. And this is the word. So I will be following back up with you guys briefly and give you guys a status update here and there whenever I can. Now I may make these videos for you, but it may be a day delayed or 2 days delayed or so. Now once I get the job up and going and stuff, which will probably be in the next 48 hours, you know, that'll be a different thing for me. So anyway, much love to you guys. One love. We are anonymous. We are legion. We do not forgive. We do not forget. Expect us.